Let me ask you something. If you had your very first $1,000 to invest, what would you do with it? Will you put it in a bank, buying a few stocks, maybe take a gamble on cryptos? Or are you scared you will make a wrong move and lose it all? Here's a fact. That first $1,000, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about setting the foundation for your financial future. And if you do it right, this $1,000 can teach you how to turn thousands into tens of thousands and eventually into freedom. So in this video, I'm going to give you a complete step-by-step plan for investing your first $1,000 the smart way. By the end, you know exactly where to put every dollar and how to grow it, how to avoid the mistakes that make beginners broke. This isn't theory, this is practical. This is real. And honestly, this could be the most valuable video you watch the whole year. I still remember the first $1,000 I had saved, and I'll be honest with you, I was nervous. I didn't grow up with a financial education. Nobody sat me down and explained investing. So at first, I did what most beginners do. I almost threw it away. I looked at trending stocks. I thought about chasing whatever was hot on social media. I even thought about just keeping it in cash because I didn't want to lose it. But then I learned something important. How you treat your first $1,000 is how you treat your next $10,000 and your first $100,000. So if you build the right habits now, even with just $1,000, you will set yourself up for wealth later. That's why today, I'm not just going to tell you where to invest. I'm going to walk you through the exact steps I wish someone gave me when I was starting. Step by step, super practical, no flop. First thing first, before we even talk about stocks or crypto, you need a safety net. Here's why. Imagine you invest your $1,000 into the stock market. 2 weeks later, your car breaks down and you need $500. What happens? You are forced to sell your investments, maybe at a loss. That's how people sabotage themselves before they even get started. So here's a rule number one. Take $200 out of your $1,000 and put it into a high-yield savings account, not your regular checking account, not under your mattress, an online savings account that pays you around 4% interest rate. This $200 is your emergency buffer, your peace of mind, your backup plan. And trust me, you'll thank yourself the first time life throws you a surprise. Once that's done, now you have got $800 left to actually invest. Now, let's talk about the engine of your wealth, the stock market. But listen, I'm not going to tell you to pick random stocks. That's gambling. The smart way for beginners is to buy index funds. What's that? An index fund is basically a basket of hundreds of companies. And instead of betting on one, you own them all. For example, the S&P 500 index fund, like VOO, it holds 500 of the best US companies like Apple, Microsoft, Google, Coca-Cola, Amazon, all in one. If America grows, you grow. Or if you want to own the whole US stock market, you can buy VTI, the whole stock market ETF. Here's why this matters. You are instantly diversified. Fees are super low. And historically, the market has 10% average return. So here's what to do. Take $600 out of your $1,000 and buy VTI or VOO. And if you are thinking, wait, one share is over $200, what if I don't have enough money? Don't worry, brokerages like Fidelity, Robinhood let you buy fractional shares. That means you can invest $50, $100, whatever amount you want. And if you don't have an account yet, use my link in the video description to sign up for a Robinhood account. You will get free stocks as a welcome bonus. It's a great way to start investing right away. Now, let's do a little math because I want you to feel how powerful this is. If you invest $600 today and add just $50 a month for 10 years, assuming at 10% average return, you will have around $12,000. From just start with $600, that's a power of consistency. And here's a mindset shift. Don't look at this just as $600. Look at it as planting a tree. And one day, that tree will give you shade, fruit, and comfort. But only if you plant it today. Okay, now for the fun part. You have got $200 left after emergency funds and index funds. With $100 of it, you can dip your toes into individual stocks. This is where you get to own companies you actually believe in. Think about the products you use every day. The phones on your hand, Apple. The soda in your fridge, Coca-Cola. The software your work runs on, Microsoft. These are world-class companies that have been making money for decades. Now, don't go all in. This isn't about chasing hype. This is about learning how stock works, how it feels to be a shareholder, and having a little skin in the game. So take that $150 and spread across 2 or 3 companies. Maybe $50 in Apple, $50 in Microsoft, $50 in Coca-Cola. This way, you are not gambling. You are learning while still being invested in stable giants. Now, let's talk about the most controversial one, crypto. Some people love it, some people hate it. But here's the deal. It's high risk, high reward. So my rule is simple. Never invest money in crypto that you can't afford to lose. That's why with your first $1,000, you should only put maybe $50 in Bitcoin or Ethereum. That's it. Small, manageable. If it goes to zero, you are fine. And if it goes to the moon, awesome. You have got some exposure. You can use Coinbase or Robinhood to buy it. Super simple, but again, this is optional. Your real wealth will come from consistent investing in the stock markets, not gambling on crypto. Now, let's talk about the real secret weapon, automation. If you only invest once and stop, it won't change your life. But if you turn this into a habit, that's when your future changes. Here's what I recommend. After this first $1,000, set up an automatic monthly investment. Even if it's just $50. Every month, it buys more VTI or VO for you. No thinking, no stress. And that consistency is how people quietly build 6- and 7-figure portfolios. Here's the crazy part. If you invest $100 a month for 30 years at 10% return, you'll have about $200,000 from just $100 a month. Now imagine if you increase it to $200, $300, that's when financial freedom becomes real. And here's the thing, your first $1,000 isn't about the money, it's about the habits. Once you build that habits, the money takes care of itself. Last thing, your first $1,000 investments is just a start. What will really multiply your wealth isn't just the money you invest, it's the knowledge you build along the way. Read books like The Simple Path to Wealth. Watch channels that teach about finance. Keep improving your mindset. Because the more you learn, the better decisions you will make. And the better your decisions, the faster you will reach financial freedom. So here's your plan for your first $1,000. $200 into a high-yield savings account for emergencies. $600 into ETFs like VTI or VOO. $150 into individual stocks of companies you love. $50 into crypto if you want to take a small risk. That's it. Simple, powerful, effective. Remember, this isn't about getting rich overnight. It's about building habits that make you rich over time. So start today, don't wait. Because the earlier you start, the sooner you take control of your money, your life, and your freedom. Now tell me in the comments, if you had $1,000 to invest today, where will you put it? I would love to hear your plan. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and let's keep building wealth together.